Welcome folks, and welcome to a brand new playthrough. My name is Mark, and today we're going to be starting the Resident Evil 3 remake. We're going to be doing a complete playthrough of it on hardcore, starting from the beginning and working through it until completion. The game is not a particularly long one. It was published in 2019 or 2020 I believe by Capcom as a remake of the seminal PlayStation 1 classic. I have immense experience with this game. I've Platinum trophied it on the PS4 and PS5 and done various speedruns. Not like competitive speedruns, but just speedruns for my own entertainment in the passing. You can actually beat this game in under an hour pretty consistently. As you can see from this, Nemesis is a big boy. We're going to hop right in and I'm going to shut up while the introduction cutscenes play. So we're going to go for a new game and we're going to go on hardcore. For players confident in their skills with stronger enemies, ammunition and items are more scarce and you will receive less ammo when crafting. I will see you in a minute then folks.
This pandemic has spread faster than any disease in modern history.
Angry mobs roam the city, burning buildings. Authorities are bracing for more rioting tonight.
He was knocked unconscious. He had severe
A citywide emergency has been declared.
The CDC has quarantined the lower Midwestern region of the U.S.
Commitment, honesty, integrity, these are the core values that create the foundation for Umbrella.
Something tells me he's lying, folks.
It's this foundation that will continue to build a brighter future for all of us.
Resident Evil 3. And so here we are folks, we're back in the, well, almost under control anyway. As you could probably tell from the cutscene, Umbrella are a very shady corporation and have created something, which we will see soon, that they intend to drop into the city in that crate. Umbrella are not good people, as anybody who's familiar with this game will know. Now, one interesting thing about the beginning of this game is that it came out not too long, I think 2 or 3 years after Resident Evil 7, which was the big turning point for the series after the disappointment of 6, and was a first-person game. And so they bait and switched us here by making us think we're in a first-person game when in actual fact, as you will soon see, we go back to the start of the Resident Evil 2 remake, where we're in the third person. I'm just going to have a little explore, see if I can find any goodies to read, and then we will continue. Home. Home is where the heart is. Ooh, she's been doing a lot of work as Jill here, the character we're playing as. I believe she's a member of the Raccoon City Police Department. Also, those lighting effects are fantastic. Very low-res notes there. What's in the paper? Can't be anything good. It's America after all. Or bar chart, no doubt manipulated to say something. All bar charts are manipulated to say something, after all. And here we are. Our hair's a bit floppy. We move a bit stiff. We can do a bit of a dance. Cha-cha slide. Anyway, we'll interact with this, and I'll shut up again. You've got a bit of something on your face, Jill. It reminds me of the mirror sequence from Silent Hill 3. Anybody who's played that game will know what I mean, no doubt. Some very grotesque imagery, of course. I've actually only just noticed the exposed insides on her right arm. Is she going to self-delete? Don't ban me for this, YouTube, please. And that's the end of the game. Not. As you can see, we're back in a first-person mode. There's a calendar there saying when we're going to escape Raccoon City, which is where we are. It's a place flooded by zombies now. They've shut it off, I believe, at this point in an attempt to try and contain the outbreak. Spoiler alert, it won't work.
4 days, then I can kiss this town goodbye.
Just seeing if there's any more things to read before we continue. We've got a television here. Very old school large television. Jill has some very peculiar artwork as well. What does she have to read? Anything good? Wartime photojournalism. Unnerving combat. Artless betrayal. I can think of better things to read. War and Peace, maybe? Let's have a look then. Jill's report. I'm not going to read this in a female voice. September 26, 1998. It's already been 2 months since that mess with Umbrella. Thanks to the suspension, investigations haven't progressed exactly as I'd hoped. Perhaps this written record of what I've found will prove to be my final duty as a STARS officer. I can only hope that it helps lead to the truth. The T-virus. Those infected by this virus seem to become literal zombies. It appears to be communicable via several different avenues outlined below. Bite from an infected individual, allowing the mixing of bodily fluids. Contact with crows which have eaten infected carrion. Due to the strength of the virus, airborne infection cannot be discounted. It should be noted that those who survived the incident have not yet developed symptoms. It's unclear whether this is because the virus has a long incubation period or because we just happen to be resistant to the infection. We ought to remain vigilant even after this investigation period ends. As for me, aside from my minor difficulties sleeping, I seem to be in fine shape. Still, I shouldn't get too hopeful. After all, this could just be an extended incubation. So yes, Jill has been putting together some notes on the virus and how it affects people. We have some investigation notes here. She's investigating Umbrella. Umbrella, pharmaceuticals company, industry leader in market share. Focuses on military weapons development while maintaining cover as a pharmaceutical company. Also secretly developing bioweapons. T-virus outbreak at Arklay Mountains Research Facility. Predicated the Mansion incident. Conspiring with Raccoon City leadership. Large donations to Mayor Warren's office. Effectively controls the city. So yes, Umbrella, for those who haven't played the first game, they created a virus which was released into a mansion, the Spencer Mansion from the Arklay Mansions, and then it makes its way into Raccoon City, and now things are not looking good for the Raccoon City people. We have their local newspaper here, the Raccoon Times. Somebody wants to review sanctions. Pope may visit South Arclay's International... I can't even be bothered to try and read it. What's this here? Unsealed envelope. They've got me pinned down at home. Guys across the street are watching me from their window 24/7. Are they irons as men? Umbrellas? I don't know, and there is no real difference anyway. I know what they're trying to do. They want to wear me down, torment me into compliance, and it's working. I'm barely eating and barely sleeping. I'm going crazy. I feel like the living dead. But I won't let them win. I have to get out of the city and find a way to make them accountable. They'll send someone to silence me, of course. If you hear that I've been killed, or whatever it is they do to people like me, you must pick up the investigation where I left off. I've enclosed my files. They'll tell you everything you need to know as long as this passage isn't intercepted. I'll be moving out at night. 5 days. Wish me luck. So yes, Jill has been putting together the information that she has in order to help the people who would want to follow up her investigation. Pizza, by the way, and lots of unfinished food. I guess she's really trying to work hard on this, hence all the stuff there. Message from a colleague. To Jill Valentine. Hey Hotshot, how are you holding up? I still can't believe Iron suspended you. It's such bullshit. He ought to pin a medal on you for making it out of that hellhole back in July. Of course you're going to poke around and ask questions about it. I hope you're not mad at me for keeping my head down. Everything has been happening so fast. STARS was the pride of the force. When the chief disbanded us out of nowhere, I thought for sure I was going to lose my job. Word has it you're planning to leave Raccoon City. I figured you wouldn't take the suspension lying down. Just promise to watch your back. Umbrella won't sit by while you try to dismantle their business. Take care, Chill. Brad Vickers, Stars Alpha Team, now and forever. P.S. Had to slip. Excuse me, folks. Had to slip this message to the pizza guy to avoid detection. Enjoy the extra large Mega Meat Supreme. It's on me and the guys. So yeah, Stars were, I believe, an elite member of the police force. I don't exactly know what they are. And Chief Irons was the head of police, and I think he suspended them because they were looking too heavily into what was going on. Anyway, let's go through here again. We can hear running water. Let's go and see what's up. I'm going to shut up again for this for a second whilst I have a sup of my drink because my throat is getting a bit clogged. And as you can see, with that neat transition that almost reminds me of the ones into the first person out of cutscenes from the newer Modern Warfare games, we are in control of Jill. And as you can see, she is, as we saw in the mirror earlier on. We have a phone call, so we're going to see what they're saying. I'm going to shut up.
Hello?
Jill, are you okay?
Brad, is that you?
Listen, you gotta get out of there.
What are you talking about?
I don't have time to explain. You gotta get out of there right now.
All right, let me grab my...
Oh dear. I'm the Juggernaut, bitch. That is no way to treat a lady. Fucking run, Jill. Okay, and we have control again now. This whole beginning section is essentially an on-rails runaway section. But like the first, I'd say 15 minutes of the game, it's all almost on rails. So you just sort of hold forward and turn when you have to. Basically, that's all you do for this part. But yes, that big thing there is Nemesis, the titular character, and he is going to be a prolonged pain in the backside throughout the duration of this game. And there he is again. Big boy just doesn't know when to go away. Oh dear, tentacle form. Was that enough to kill him? Don't bet on it. Poor Jill. Now, my plans for this game, as I said, oh dear, my internet's just randomly disconnected. My plans for this game, as I said, are very much to complete the game on hardcore. Oh dear. And we will be reading as many of the notes and doing as many of the optional things in the game as we can. And I'll probably call an end to this episode when we get out of this chase sequence, just because I want to check the recording has gone well. Because I did try to do a test recording of another game today and it came out looking horrible. So hopefully this is better. This whole beginning section of the game is very, very intense, but like I say, it's entirely scripted. Yeah, it's not really possible to die there. It's just very, very... I hate the term cinematic where video games are concerned, but it basically is. It's a cinematic experience, that
Over
part.
here!
Brad!
You okay?
What was that thing?
Damned if I know. But right now it's got a hard-on for the only two stars left in town. You and me. I'm not sticking around. Just look around you. The longer we wait, the more screwed we are.
So yes, Brad Vickers, the guy that sent us the letter in the paper, is there.
I don't know. One fucked up thing always leads to another.
I believe he was the helicopter driver in the first game as well. Chicken Heart, I believe he used to be referred to as.
Hey!
Because he was a bit of a coward. But they have completely redone him, as with many of the other characters in the remake series.
How could this many people be infected?
Also, the zombies animate at half animation rate at a distance.
Brad! Here they come!
In here!
And there are our lovely ketchup-based friends, the zombies. The standard enemy for the first 3 Resident Evil games, until the release of 4, where they switched over to the Ganados. I'm debating doing videos on the first 2 games as well, and definitely the Resident Evil 4 remake, but I felt like doing this one first. It's a nice short project to work on, and poor Brad, by the way.
Don't think about it.
Don't think about it. Everybody knows what happens when you get bitten by a zombie.
No, I don't.
Are we still a team?
Always.
Then do me a favor. Don't fuck up like I did. Go!
Like I said, the way they re-characterise characters in the remake series is really, really well. We now have a little bit more freedom. We're going to grab this gun from this dead copper. And oh dear, we have another. He's got ketchup all down his shirt, look. It's like he's been in Liverpool for a week. But we're going to ignore him. We're going to turn and run. We don't need to shoot at him. There's nothing behind him. Oh dear, look at that. At least we can fit under it. Hello, sir. I'll just leave you there.
Down there! Get to the parking garage roof!
Why don't you drop me a ladder down so I can escape? And here we have one of the more famous early Resident Evil 3 characters. I'm gonna shut up.
Stay back! Don't come any closer!
Hey,
Or what?
come on. There's a helicopter waiting to take you to safety.
What safety? I'm not going out there!
The parking garage isn't far. I can
The
take
only
you.
safe place is in here!
What a tool. Well, I did see a mod very recently for the I believe the PC version of the original Resident Evil 3, where you can play as Nemesis, and literally he walks in there and kills this guy.
What's your name? I can't just
We're going to
leave you
exhaust this
behind.
dialogue, though.
Dario Rosso! And yeah, right. You just want to steal my safe house. Get your own, Missy.
You call this a house?
Would you please calm down? I'm a police officer. I'm here to help.
Yeah. Oh yeah, you've been doing a bang-up job. You want to help? Go handcuff yourself to one of those freaks.
Sir, this is your last chance. No one else is coming for you.
That's what she
I'm
said.
not going anywhere. I'd
Well,
rather starve to death in here than be eaten by one of those undead monsters. Now
we're going to
me
leave you in
alone.
there then, Mr. Dario Rosso. You're not a very nice gentleman. By the way, bullets. We're going to need those. We're going to reload. I don't think we need them immediately, but they are going to be necessary very soon. So now we have another forced hold forward segment with this fence. Oh, what a lovely looking gentleman you are. Buy me a drink and I might say yes. I think we're short of an 8'2". I'm going to show you a way of doing this section. You're about to see zombies are going to come out of here. On the harder difficulties, above hardcore, this is actually very, very difficult. On hardcore, you just, well, alright, I made an idiot of myself there, but you would just run around. Trust me not to be able to do it first time when recording. And you just go in the elevator. I don't usually get hit by that. Yes, what a very silly mistake to make. But, oh well. And here we are, the parking garage roof, as we were told.
Hey, down here!
Throw a ladder down or something.
Hey! Get in!
Well, I would if you come to ground level. Oh, good on you. Safety! Or not. Such a cool set piece this is. And who was it? Wait for it. Wait for it. There he is. With the most ominous music possible.
Sorry.
Get out, son. This is Grand Theft Auto now. And we're going to conveniently have a car that refuses to start. Nemesis is going to lumber towards us ominously. And it works.
It's my turn, bitch!
It's not very nice, Claire. Not Claire Sturgill. And we're going to drive him off the edge, hopefully. You're driving me crazy, sir. Is he dead? Is he, chuff? Here he comes, the funk stick. This guy is just relentless. Oh dear, now his mask's gone. There he is, let's back away. Nobody wants to be kissed by that face. Look at him. Look at the notches on it. Well, that's a good party trick. Nemesis down.
Hey, easy, lady. I got you.
Who are you? What are you doing?
Name's Carlos, and I'm saving you.
Oh, good on you. Thank you.
Get you someplace safe.
Didn't say no to Rage get in a lot of trouble for doing less than just put his arm around someone.
I think we're in the clear.
Hope so.
Me too.
We've been bringing survivors here.
Here where?
My guys have converted some subway cars into a shelter. It's safe.
I'm fine.
Personal
Good
space.
on you, Claire.
Okay, I get it.
Not fucking
go.
Claire, chill. Anyway,
Oh,
folks,
come on.
this is where I'm going to leave the first episode. I'm going to let
Sorry,
Carlos
we're gonna have to go around.
do his little monologue.
Hey, what do you
I
know
hope
about
you
that
enjoyed the
monster?
video if you watched it, and if you did, feel free to drop a like and subscribe. I've been Mark, and I'll be back in the next episode. Goodbye.